Today I'm going to be discussing the PS5 and the Xbox Scarlett. So let's get to the video. Let's be real about the Xbox Scarlett and the PlayStation 5. They're pretty much going to be using the exact same stuff, besides one maybe having a little bit more GPU power, and maybe one of those two might have some more RAM, but pretty much for about 80-90%, it's gonna be the same. So really, the whole console war thing on power, it's over. The real console war is the exclusives, the content, the games. That's what it's going to be all about. Pretty much. Now, do I think Microsoft and Sony will have a budget option to experience, next-gen games? I think for Microsoft, yes. But for Sony, I can see Sony, maybe using the PS4 Pro as a base system. But other than that, I don't really see any, other budget options to experience, next generation. And even then, I think Sony's gonna pretty much move on from the PS4 Pro, real quickly. But that's just me. But as far as Microsoft goes, I can see him using the Xbox One X as the base. Basically Xbox Lockhart. Because let's be real about Xbox Lockhart. It is pretty much canceled. It's pretty much canceled. So I can see them using that as, the Xbox Lockhart, the Xbox One X, because the Xbox One X power hasn't really been all that utilized yet, I feel. But there's going to be another, streaming box as far as with Microsoft, and that's going to be with the xCloud, and people have been talking about this on YouTube and on Twitter. So I think that's going to be, way more cheaper than the Xbox One X and the Xbox Anaconda / Xbox Scarlett. It's going to be for those people who have really, really, really good internet connections, but not, going to be spending $500 to experience next generation titles. Now, what's going to be the gimmick? What's going to be the big thing for the next generation? For the Wii U was the Wii U gamepad. For the Nintendo Switch, it was the fact that you can play on the TV and undock it. The PS4, to me, it was the share button. So what's it going to be? I think it's going to be, honestly, really, there's going to be no big gimmicks or anything, to be honest with you. And if there are gimmicks, it's going to be, better graphics and faster load times. That's what I think the big gimmick is for the next generation. That's my opinion. So you can disagree with me on that. So yeah, that's what I think the big gimmick is pretty much having SSDs and better CPUs and better GPUs. And basically, having more power. Now, let's talk about the price of these consoles and also the release date. What do I think the PS5 and Xbox Scarlett is going to cost? Do I think it's going to cost $399? Do I think that it's going to cost $499.99? Do I think it's going to cost $599? Or heck, do I think that these consoles will cost $699? I think these consoles are going to cost $499.99, meaning $500. Now, let's be real, people. A lot of people have been underwhelmed with this generation, and especially with the graphics. Now, there was a leap coming from the PS3 to the PS4 and Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but the leap wasn't really huge. The huge exciting leap like the PS1 to the PS2 or the PS2 to the PS3. It was just a moderate leap at best. So, at this point, pretty much, there's going to be a leap with the PS4 and the PS5, but I think it's going to be, a decent step up. And for both of these consoles. And plus, a lot of people really want that power. A lot of people, especially from what I've been noticing from this YouTube community and on Twitter, people don't mind paying, $500 or $600 or heck, even $700 to $800 to get the best experience for these consoles. But to me personally, $600, and up, I would just rather get a PC at that point, but that is just me. Now, as far as release date goes, holiday 2020, at first I thought the PS5 was going to be released in March 2020 because, hey, let's be real, the lack of exclusives for the PS5, Sony is settling down and preparing for the next generation. So I figure, why not, release the PS5 on March 2020 so that way they can have a head start. So that way when Black Friday comes around, they can, pretty much drop the price. And while Xbox Scarlett, is going to be, releasing in holiday 2020. And, it's going to be, the more expensive console. But that's what I thought at first. Now, at this point, it's pretty much going to be, holiday 2020 for both of these systems. And that's my opinion on that. But that's pretty much all I have to discuss as far as the PS5 and Xbox Scarlett. This was the next generation discussion. Pretty much all the info is going to be revealed on E3 2020. The starting point as far as the info revealing is going to be at their own event, which Sony and Microsoft will have. I think so. For Sony, I think it's going to be at PSX 2019 or maybe early 2020. And for Microsoft, I think it's going to be, early 2020 to mid 2020. March 2020, but that's just me. That's just my predictions. That's just my thoughts. But it could be earlier than that. It could be earlier than that, but who knows? But all the info is going to be revealed, pretty much next year. But yeah, what do you guys think of the PS5 and Xbox Scarlett? Are you guys going to get one, day one? Are you guys going to use the Xbox One X as a budget next-gen option like me? Are you guys going to go to cloud gaming and do your next generation gaming on there? Let me know in the comment section below this video. See you guys later. Peace, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified for future Levon Kaysen videos and future Levon Kaysen live streams.